Well, Calimera, good morning. The doctor will see you now. Hello, followers of Rudgy, aka the doctor. And if you've just stumbled across me, welcome. Hit subscribe and like and share away because that helps me. I'm sorry about the traffic, but we're on today on the main road between Argostoli and Luxury. And I suppose if you went the other way, Sami and that area. Anyway, we're headed off down. I don't know whether you can make it out. I call it the drag strip, that long straight piece of road there. We're going to hang a right at the end of that, and you can just make out in the distance there's a road that wiggles up. We're going to go over the back there. There's some beautiful beaches and places that people don't generally explore. Every man and his dog goes to Foscado, Assos. They're beautiful, and I advise you, if you've never been, to go there by all means. But if you've been there a few times, why not try some of these places over Luxury Way that I've been showing you. The last video I did Vatsa Beach. Fantastic place, really good day out that would be. You can lie on the beach. There's a really nice taverna serving food and any beer you want, anything like that. And then you can toddle up back to the ferry if you don't want to drive like I do. And it's a quick little trip. Anyway, let's have a look and see what's going on down there. As you can see, there's a couple of boats anchored up because there's some beaches that you can't get to any other way. So they've obviously come here for the night or whatever. What a great place to anchor. If you're into your boats, you'll know exactly what I mean. And I know a few of you follow me because of my boat, Sovereign Bay, which I use as my home in the UK when I go back to work in the UK. So we've come from over that direction there. That's Argostoli. That's Luxury. You have a ferry that runs between the two, so you needn't come all the way around the mountain road, which I've done. You can catch the ferry across, but of course then you'd have to come back this way to do the little trip that I'm going to do today. While we're on the subject of money, I did ask a few on a few of my mumbling there. I did ask on a few of my videos if anybody's got any ideas how I can raise revenue, and like I said just a minute ago, people have suggested I do merchandise. I'm not sure that will work very well at the moment because the audience isn't quite big enough for me to sell merch, but it's something I will definitely consider. So thanks for that suggestion. Somebody else emailed me. I won't mention his name because he emailed me, so obviously he wants to keep his name quiet. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. My apologies if he doesn't. And it's been suggested before, with my knowledge of the island, that I do personal chauffeuring. There are companies on the island that have got these lovely Mercedes air-conditioned brand new vans, well, minibuses really. I think they carry 7, maybe 12 people, I don't know, I'd have to have a look. But anyway, they carry more than one person, let's put it that way. I can't afford to compete with that. However, it was pointed out when I mentioned that not everybody wants to jump in a van full of other people, even if it is air conditioned, and that maybe I could be a personal chauffeur. Well, a few problems there. One, I want to try and stay out of the tax system in Greece and earn my money in the UK, so maybe I could get payment in the UK for doing that. I don't know, I'd have to look into that. Secondly, it'd be very expensive to set up with a new vehicle. Licenses, there's licenses for this and permits for that, as you probably are aware, in Greece. So I'm not sure it would be financially viable for me. I haven't got that sort of money to set the thing up. But if somebody wanted to hire my services to show them around the island, it's certainly something I would think about. So maybe leave some comments below on that, or even email me if you've got any ideas of how I could make that work. It is something I'm quite interested in. I did think a while back of maybe buying a few classic motorbikes. I mean, that's coming into being a classic now. I am that old. But of course, there's insurance and all sorts of problems along with that. And then you're responsible for people following you and falling off and stuff. And I'm not that keen on that idea either. So anyway, enough of that. I'm sure you've all got your opinions on that. You'll leave comments and email me. So we're going to now head down in that direction. We're going to go along the drag strip and then hang a right, and I'll show you a few of the signs so that one or two of you can use it as a reference if you do come this way. And we're going to investigate one of the beaches that I've found that's reasonably quiet and very beautiful, as everything on Kefalonia is. See you in a second. correct speed limits to stay legal, as you'll see in a minute. Anyway, if you're coming this way, be very careful. Some of the roads aren't brilliant. They're fine if you're in a car, but on a bike, just be really careful. But yeah, this is one of the few roads you cannot drive on. Right, so there you go guys, there's your first road sign. We've just come down the drag strip down there. I'm now going to hang a right. Here's one of the old signs, just to show you what beaches are in this direction. I'll just hold that there for a minute so you can freeze frame it. So yeah, we're going to go head off up in that direction. And I'm going to get myself a long cool drink of something. Might even have a beer today, just the one. Anyway, I apologise about the camera again. You're never going to get to see me fly down that straight because the camera keeps malfunctioning. Anyway, so there you go guys, that's the first sign. Basically we turned right off the main road that we were on and just kept going. There are signs for other beaches halfway along that road on the left hand side, but I've ignored them and just kept going. So I'll see if the camera will stay in the upright position, and will be nice to film me going through the village, I reckon. Pretty little place, little taverna there. What I would call unspoilt Kefalonia. As long as it hasn't changed. It's been about 3 years since I came down there. Some of it due to COVID, some of it due to the fact that like the rest of you, I don't always think to come this way. But yeah, when I first started coming here, I mean look at that view. These were the sort of places I used to try and explore, you know. The ex-wife would sit on the beach all day. I'd get a bike and go off around the island. So guys, that's where we're headed. Just down there. I mean, how beautiful is that? I do consider myself to be very lucky to be able to do all this sort of stuff. And as I was just saying, my ex-wife used to sit on the beach all day. She'd come out with me occasionally, but not very often. But this is how I've found these places. I don't like sitting on a beach reading a book. I can't do that. So I used to hire back then it was a trail bike or a TW 200 and come down gravel tracks and find places like this. This road has been tarmac for some years now, but anyway, onward and upward, well downward actually. So there we go, a map. How useful is that? So yeah, we've come along here, round there, and then followed that road all the way around to there. So so there you go. It's full of Greek people at the minute by the looks of it. A few Italians that have come over. But I guarantee we're at the peak of the season at the moment. Once the season starts to drop off a little bit, this place becomes very, very quiet. Yeah, there you go. Of course, it's a bit of a shock for me because, as I said earlier, this is usually deserted when I come, because I see it's usually May, April, May, or September, October time. But of course, it's height of the season now, isn't it? So, but that's the other end of the beach. Anyway, I'm going to go and find somewhere to put the black pearl, as I said earlier, and get myself something long and cool to drink. And hope some of you investigate this place. So there you go. I've just been in there for something I don't normally do. Spot a lunch. Had the sausage. Came with fries. Very nice. Too much of it. I'm very full now. But looking at the food they're doing there, it's all very good. €11. Massive plate of sausage and chips. Greek sausage, I hasten to add. Some bread. I had an Amstel beer. No, Mythos beer, sorry. And they brought out the regulation watermelon. Too much for me. I'm full now. I'm going to have a job riding the bike back. Very nice people. Really nice taverna with really nice views. So I'm going to head on back to Argostoli. Catch you guys later. So that was Porto Atheras, as it's spelled. I don't know how it's pronounced. Somebody will probably correct me on that at some point in a bar or whatever. Yeah, that taverna I've just been in is outstanding, very peaceful. They've got some blues music playing just at the right volume in the background so you can hear it, but you can drift off with your thoughts. Looks like a really nice anchorage. It was getting quite busy as I left, so I suspect people overnight there. But very nice anchorage. Pretty safe for the kids. I couldn't see any offshore winds. Fairly shallow. So yeah, an all-round nice day out really. I'm off back to Argostoli. I think we might venture out again next week and do some more of this stuff over this side of the island. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like, share and follow and all that sort of stuff. And I'll see you very soon. Okay, well, this is the drag strip. Going the other way, I thought I'd give you a bit of a treat as to the views you get on these roads. See if the camera behind itself this time. As I said before, this is the only road, apart from the mountain road, that you can really open this bike up properly. But, anyway. it from me now, guys. Enjoy the outtakes and don't try that at home. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Well, Kalimera, good morning YouTubers, and welcome back to Rudgy, aka the Doctor. The Doctor will see you now. Yeah, and all sorts of blah blah blah. Well, good morning YouTubers, Kalimera, and what a wonderful morning it is to be alive. Well, it is if you're in Kefalonia, I suppose. So, where should we go today? Well, I thought we'd go, as we went over there, well, Kalimera YouTubers, followers of Rudgy, aka the Doctor, and good morning. What a wonderful morning it is to be alive. You'll have to excuse the traffic, but we are on the main road now from Augustoli to Luxury if you drive round, which I indeed have done. So, the Doctor will see you now. It's been suggested I have some merchandising with the Doctor will see you now written on, Doctor's orders, you must go to Kefalonia, all that sort of stuff.